So yesterday we bought this car. Today I'm broke down on the side of the road.
Well, I was just rolling up my window, but now I don't know. What the f***?
Is this Jeep Wrangler worth $88,000?
There was a time when buying a brand new car meant you were safe for at least 5 years. You drove it off the lot, you didn't think about it, it just worked. That was the deal. You pay the premium for new, and new means reliable. That deal is dead. In 2026, brand new cars are shipping with recalls already waiting. The sticker price went up, everything else went down.
Well, I was just rolling up my window, but now I don't know. What the f***? So that was my Kia that started smoking last Tuesday evening, and we got it shipped to the dealership, or towed, last Wednesday. So I've been calling them and trying to get an update for you guys. I have been, and I just got a hold of the guy today, and he says all he knows is something in the info system, does that sound right, shorted out and caused all that smoke and all those problems. They have no idea why. He did say that they ordered a whole new system to put in, so they're gonna do that, and then they have to ship mine back to the company, and they do like the diagnostics and like find out what happened and why it happened. And I also found out that they did all the recall updates and any system updates, which is nice.
So yesterday we bought this car. Today I'm broke down on the side of the road. We left it there last night to get it detailed because it was dirty, and then went back and picked it up in the morning. They made a new key for it and everything. I take off. We drive about 60 miles down the road because we're going home, which is 3.5 hours, and the car blows up. Not like blows like, you know, big dramatic blow. It cut out, started screaming, and wouldn't accelerate in the middle of the freeway with my 2 children in the car.
You're in the market for a newer used SUV. I would not recommend the newer GM Yukons or Tahoes. This one's got 109,000 miles. It's a 2021. We bought it with 70,000 on it. One owner, clean title, clean Carfax. The transmission went out before 10,000 miles. We bought an extended warranty through the bank. We caught hell trying to get the transmission done. Now they gave us a $3,500 budget to find a motor. Y'all find me a motor I can buy for $3,500 for a 2021 Yukon Denali 6.2 liter. Absolutely ridiculous. What a joke.
General Motors is recalling nearly 600,000 vehicles due to engine issues. The recall includes some Cadillac Escalades, along with some GMC Sierra and Yukon models. It also covers some Chevrolet Suburbans, Tahoes, and Silverado models. All the vehicles are from the 2021 to 2024 model years. All feature a 6.2-liter V8 gas engine. The issues are with the connecting rod or crankshaft engine components. Owners of affected vehicles will be notified in June.
The actual number on the official recall is 870,000 trucks, with the 6.2 from 2021 to 2024. The cause of the failures is the crankshaft main bearings getting too hot and spinning. So the real number is almost 50% higher than what the news reported. And these aren't cheap vehicles. A new Escalade starts around 80,000. Having an older car is now the new luxury in reliability. Almost 2,000 people agreed with that, because a 2006 Tahoe with 200,000 miles on it is more dependable right now than a 2023 with 20,000. That's not nostalgia. That's an engineering failure measured in hundreds of thousands of units.
More bad news for Nissan, as the company is now recalling 443,899 vehicles in the United States due to potential engine failure. According to the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration, better known as the NHTSA, the issue stems from engine bearings that may have a manufacturing defect, a problem that can lead to engine failure due to metal debris circulating in the engine oil.
This might be a hot take, but new cars are junk. I mean, look at the reverse camera quality on this 2025 Ford F-250. That is junk.
am I just an idiot and I can't figure out like how to get my car in neutral? Like I want to go through a car wash, and that's park, drive, reverse, like that's the manual mode. Like I cannot get it in neutral to like go through a rolling car wash. What am I doing wrong?
If you are a victim of the Mazda Ghost Screen CarPlay issue where it just clicks 58 buttons, calls people, does all kinds of crazy things, then this is for you. There is an active settlement open for Mazda, and I actually got something in the mail that had more details about it, so I wanted to share on here because the only thing I found was on Reddit, and it didn't really have a lot of people who had answers of what they needed to do. But it's a known issue by Mazda. They actually met a settlement with somebody who was suing them for this because it's obviously a huge issue.
I live in LA. I have a Mercedes-Benz. It's a 2021. I had to take it into the dealer because the engine light came up. I had to take my car. I took it to the one in downtown LA. They told me I got a case number because I'm asking for a Goodwill repair because they want almost $2,800 to replace the injection fluid. I don't know, injection something, injectors. They didn't give me a loaner. I have to rent a car. And also, they charged me $900 for a diagnose. There's 2 diagnoses. The first one, they didn't figure out what it was. And Mercedes-Benz, one of the reasons why I choose to have your car and work hard to make sure I always feel safe is because I've never had an issue with you guys. And right now, it's too premature to be going through this and spend this amount of money. It's ridiculous.
My Audi failed me. She broke down on the side of the road the other day, and it's really, really sad because that was my dream car. Unfortunately, this Audi gave me so much trouble, even for being a new car, and I think I'm just traumatized. I'm like, take it back. I need something different. I want something that's going to be reliable, but I also don't want like a basic ass car. I loved the Audi. I loved how I felt driving it. And so yeah, if you have a mid to full size SUV that you love and that you feel like has been reliable for you, please let me know what it is because we are going car shopping this weekend.
So Dara, you're saying you'd buy this if we did $40,000 off? Maybe we can talk about it. Why do you want $40,000 off? I just showed you the Dolby Atmos on it. Look at the sleek design on this. It's beautiful. You just lease it. That's all you gotta do. I can probably get you pretty close to that. But let's talk if you're interested.
When the best thing a salesman can say about a vehicle is the speaker system, the vehicle has nothing else going for it. You're not buying a car at that point. You're financing a sound system with wheels. And somebody said it perfectly. Making a car into a tablet with tires is expensive and dangerous. Pay attention to the road. Because that's what the industry decided cars should be. Entertainment systems you sit inside. Not machines that get you somewhere safely. Machines that stream content while you're stuck in traffic. And the comments already see where this one ends up. I'll pick one up used for $80K in a year. Because that's the real play. Let someone else eat the depreciation on a vehicle that the dealer can't move at full price. If it needs $40,000 off today to find a buyer, imagine what it's worth in 12 months when the next model year lands and the lot needs to clear space.
So check this out. If I was covering this emblem, what would you call this vehicle here? What would you say it is? Seems pretty obvious, right? It would be a BMW. But is it? It's not.
3 automotive trends that need to go away, and this Volvo EX30 has all of them. The first one's right here. There are 4 windows like a traditional car in this EX30, but there's only 2 window switches. So to toggle between the front and the rear, I have to first hit the rear switch, and then I can lower the rear windows. The second, there's no gauges in front of me, so everything is handled by a single screen. Your parking settings, your speedometer, even your turn signals pop up on the center screen. And that just takes away your attention from the road to be looking at this screen. And number 3 is this fixed glass roof. This is beautiful, lets in a lot of light, but there's no shutters or shade in here. And to add insult to injury, Volvo will sell you a $200 covering that matches the interior that you can install in here and stow away when you don't need it. I know I said 3, but here's a bonus one. Lack of physical controls everywhere. In this one, there's no volume dial and there's even no buttons for your glove box. Open that up, I have to go here and hit this button. And there you go.
Hey everyone, we're back again with another super high mile. Look at that, 513,000. That beats my last one of 490. Can you believe it? And check it out. Would you guess? It's a Toyota. It's a Tacoma manual.
I bought my dream car and now I'm getting rid of it. Here she is. It's a Mercedes-AMG GT53. Why are you getting rid of it, Nick? Well, I'm glad you asked. Well, reason number 1, it's not as exciting as it once was or as I thought it was going to be. When I first got it, very exciting. Loved driving it. People would tell me how nice it was. That was cool. Never had a car that anyone ever said, that's a nice car. That felt nice. But then it faded away. That feeling of excitement faded away. And it's a good thing. I realized that no thing outside of me will ever make me happy, ever. Now, it makes you wonder, if I am not excited about the car anymore, it's been less than a year, keep in mind, why did I really buy it? Was it because I wanted it so bad and I love the car so much? Or did I just want other people to know that I can buy it?
For any of you guys who've never taken off the seat back of a Wagoneer, here's your front right seat back. Looking like I'm about to do some open heart surgery. I mean, just... Yeah.
Car repair is basically just IT now. Cars stopped being mechanical and started being electrical. Every repair is now a diagnostic. Imagine the forums in 30 years when all those lines dry rot because wires deteriorate, connectors corrode. And in 30 years, when somebody tries to fix a 2025 Wagoneer in their garage, they're going to open that seat back and find a pile of brittle plastic and crumbling insulation. And it's not just this one brand. The new Lexus GX550s have a TSB for the passenger side front seat massager not working, so I commonly have to take those seat backs off. It looks like something straight out of a Terminator Gore spin-off. That's a Lexus, the brand people buy specifically because they think they're avoiding this. And underneath all of it, over-engineered plastic garbage is why I am refusing to buy any car manufactured past 2012. Can't argue with that. People laugh at older cars, but they still have a key and still running without all the BS electronics.
Update number 7 on my car issues. If you're new here, I'm going to go over it really quickly, but I bought a brand new car at the end of November and it has been back and forth at the dealership being towed there because it keeps breaking down since either December or January.
My car broke down, my new car, and
what was it?
2021 Nissan Kicks.
Nissans. Okay. How did it break down?
Transmission. Completely cooked.
Do not buy this car. This car will give you so many problems, cost you way too much money. It's ruined my life, man.
These are the worst new cars you can buy in 2025. Up first is the Lexus RZ. Toyotathon fans, hold your horses. Hear me out. There's no reason to buy one. Range sucks. The price is mid. Resale value is horrible. It looks like a computer mouse. Toyota hasn't figured out the EV marketplace yet, so I'll just skip. This next one's for all you millennial stay-at-home TikTok moms. Chevy Suburban, Chevy Tahoe, GMC Yukon, Yukon XL, any GM SUV with the 5.3. I see more often than not people buying these things, and at 6,000 miles, they have a blown motor. Up next is the Jeep Grand Cherokee. These things are expensive, they're unreliable, they're riddled with electrical issues, they're underpowered, and if you get the 4XE hybrid, you've got some power, but then you have more electrical issues. My last entry for this part is the Honda Prologue. I use air quotations because the Honda Prologue is a rebadged Chevy EV. It says Honda on it, but it's not a Honda, and I've already seen some of these things start having random issues in typical General Motors fashion.
The Honda one might be the most insulting because people buy Hondas specifically because they trust Honda engineering. But the Prologue isn't Honda engineering. It's GM engineering with Honda marketing. And when those typical GM issues start showing up, the owner is going to feel betrayed twice. Once by the car and once by the badge they trusted. And the EV problem goes even higher than Honda. Nobody is buying the electric G-Wagons. Even Mercedes has admitted they're a failure. When Mercedes can't sell an electric G-Wagon, one of the most iconic nameplates in automotive history, that's not a marketing problem. That's the market telling you something. People don't want an electric version of a car they loved because the gas version was simple, rugged, and mechanical. The electric version is the opposite of everything that made the original desirable.
What is this? This feels like it belongs in a Mitsubishi. What the frick, Audi? Could Audi be a little more innovative than this? I'm not sure how I feel about these opened envelope vents. I'm sure there's a better way to do that. How many leaves are gonna get stuck down there? That's not a hatch. I guess for the life of me thought that whole thing was gonna go up, and I even saw that there. Why is this not a hatch?
Okay, I know I'm not the only one thinking this, but the new Mazda CX-5, this interior that Mazda spelled across that large screen looks a lot like this to me. It looks a lot like the Lexus ES. I'm just going to say it. The Lexus spelled out and the screen looks almost identical. When then obviously I'm not going to call it Mazda without not calling out Lexus. Lexus ES new screen is basically just a Tesla screen.
Let's check out the brand new redesigned 2026 Toyota RAV4 XSE. Here is your first look at the 2026 Toyota RAV4 XSE. And here is the back end. This is Toyota's best-selling vehicle. It's a 5-passenger. We've got a 12.9-inch display there and a big 12.3-inch display with Apple CarPlay, Android Auto.
All these electric door handles are so BS. I own, personally, a white Mercedes-Benz station wagon of some variety. E450 all-terrain. So right now I have the press car of the new one. And I let my wife drive it because she drives the one we have. And I said, hey, you should check this out while we have it. I mean, I have no plans to replace the car anytime soon. It's got 30,000 miles. But when we do replace it, it will be with the new station wagon. The new one has these electronic door handles.
Yeah, that's annoying.
It's annoying doesn't even begin to describe it. You walk up to the car and they've closed. Right. How do you open them? Well, you tap the door handle, except that locks the doors.
Oh.
Okay. So what now? You push the door handle, nothing. Push the handle again, nothing. Then you were like, okay, you take the key out of your pocket like it's 2016, and then you press the button and then the door handle pops out. And it's like, this is worse. And my wife literally said to me, I would not buy this car solely because of the door handles.
Man.
A car has one job: get you from one place to another without catching fire, breaking down, or bankrupting you at the service department. And somehow, in 2026, with more engineering resources, more computing power, and more money flowing into the auto industry than at any point in human history, they're failing at that one job worse than they were 20 years ago. And the reason is simple. The business model changed. Car companies don't make their money on the car anymore. They make it on the ecosystem, the subscription for heated seats, the monthly fee for remote start, the over-the-air update that locks a feature you already paid for behind a paywall. The car is the platform now, not the product. And when the car is the platform, reliability isn't the priority. Engagement is. They want you connected. They want you logged in. They want you dependent on the app, the screen, the infotainment system, because every interaction is data, and every piece of data is revenue. So the car gets more screens, more sensors, more wiring, more software, and all of that complexity creates more failure points. A 1998 Toyota Camry had maybe 15 feet of wiring in it. A 2026 luxury SUV has miles of it, literally miles. Every inch is a potential fault. Every connector is a potential failure. Every module is a potential recall. And here's the part that should make you angry. They know this. The manufacturers know the wiring will degrade. They know the screens will fail. They know the software will need updates that they may or may not support in 5 years. They know all of this, and they ship it anyway, because the car only needs to last through the warranty period and the loan term. After that, it's your problem. The car was never designed to last 20 years. It was designed to last through the financing. That's why the used car market for older, simpler vehicles is exploding right now. People aren't buying 2008 4Runners because they're cool. They're buying them because they work. No subscription, no screen, no over-the-air update that bricks your air conditioning. Just a key, an engine, and 4 wheels that do the same thing today they did 15 years ago. The old car doesn't need Wi-Fi. It doesn't need a software patch. It needs gas and an oil change. And that simplicity, the thing that car companies spent the last decade trying to engineer out of existence, is now the most valuable feature on the market. If you're shopping for a car right now, the smartest thing you can do is stop thinking about what's new and start thinking about what's proven. The newest model year is not the safest bet. It's the riskiest one. It's the one with the most untested technology, the most first-generation parts, and the most potential for a recall that hasn't been announced yet. The safest car on the road right now isn't the one with the most features. It's the one with the fewest things that can break. The people who figured that out are driving paid-off Corollas and sleeping fine at night. Everyone else is refreshing their manufacturer's recall page and hoping their name isn't on it. Like, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.